I'm in a dance crew called Boombox. We are known to be break dancers, so we're either known to be a b-boy or a b-girl. And I've known the dance crew members long enough where we know each other's weaknesses and strengths. And there are two types of break dancers that you could be. You could be a stylehead, where you show a lot of personality and character and a lot of funk and fresh to make your dance look all silly and cool and stuff. Or you could be either the powerhead, where you are physically built and you do more of the cool tricks that are more difficult to do. This year, recently, we decided to participate in the very first jam of the year, which is called a break-off. Since it was a new year, I decided, I wanted to convert into being a powerhead. So I asked the guys, hey guys, can you guys teach me a new move? Especially power moves, because, I want to become a powerhead. And the guys told me, sure, we could teach you, but within 2 weeks, you're not able to really perfect anything in becoming a powerhead. But just knowing the ambitious dancer I am, I told them, I think I'm confident enough that I could do this. So, just hurry up and whatever teach me. So within those 2 weeks, I actually neglect doing my regular routines of working on my stylehead moves. And I actually just work my butt off day and night with this move. And the move that I wanted to learn particularly was called a 90, which is you're in a one-hand stand position, is a 90-degree angle, and you're spinning off from your palm from the ground. And I worked really hard on it, and there was no progression within those 2 weeks. So the guys told me, you shouldn't have worked on, a new move when you should actually be working on what you usually do, and because 2 weeks wasn't enough for me to actually, make enough progressions for becoming a powerhead. Finally, the day of the jam comes, and my dance crew and I, we go out there and we win most of our battles. But within each battle, I felt like I progressed more and more physically. So I felt like I was physically built enough to actually do my 90, show it off. And we actually made it to the top finals. So the last battle of the night, it was a 1-versus-1 battle, which was one team member from each crew would come up to represent. And I decided I would go out and represent us. So the very first round, I just thought about what the guy said, keep it simple because I can't do any power moves because I'm not ready yet. So I go out there and do my regular original routines, and I do pretty good the first set. The second round, I start thinking to myself, I worked hard for 2 weeks on power moves. Why don't I show some cool tricks that I learned? So I go out there and show them the cool tricks that I learned. And it went pretty decent, I guess. Then the third round came. I really thought to myself, what the heck, Ping? You worked really hard for 2 weeks on a 90, so why not just do it? And so I stepped out onto the dance floor, and I'm doing my top rock. And then once I hurdled onto the floor and went up to that 90-degree position, I just crashed down to the ground. And everyone just looked at me, and from the back of my head, I just totally felt like my crew members were just glaring at me, and it wasn't a pleasant feeling at all. After that, I knew everything was over. I was crowned as the crasher of the night, and everyone told me I did a good job, even though I fell, but after that night, my crew members looked at me in disappointment.